Okay, now we are on YouTube. Um, I send the questions again as we have a new person. As I talked today, we are going to talk about depression. I will just explain how TNT works. I know Gloria already participates in the conversations, but TNT is a platform to practice languages. We have conversations in English, French, Spanish, and Italian. And it's a safe place to practice. I'm not a teacher. I'm here just to guide the conversation and learn with you all. And that's it. Normally we do a presentation, a personal presentation. I will start and then I choose other person. I'm Fernanda. I live in São Paulo. I work as a Spanish teacher. I got here some conversations for French. I'm studying French too. And that's it about me. I don't know, Wesley is having some problems to connect, but you can go, Gloria. Could you present yourself, please?
Okay, Fernanda, I am Glorinha. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 63 years old. I'm retired, but I continue working in my own business. I have a coffee shop, and I'm so happy to work in there. I have two grown children, a daughter and a son. My daughter lives in the United States. Her name is Junior. And my son, his name is Vito. He lives with me and with my husband. I have pets. I have a dog. His name is Bob, and I have two cats. Her names is Lola and Victoria. In my free time, I like to go to the cinema. I like to study English. I like to travel, sorry, and I like to stay with my family, with my friends, and stay here talking with you, improving my English. That's it for me for today. About you, Alzey.
Great presentation, Glorinha. Very good. And good
Thank
evening.
you.
My name is Walzen. I live in Pitangui, Minas Gerais. I'm 50 years old. I'm married. I have a daughter, Luisa. I have a cat, Romeo. I'm a full stack developer, and my job is a full stack developer. In my free time, I like watching movies on TV, watching soccer on TV too, and to go to the gym, make physical exercise 3 times a week. And then my weekends, I like rest a lot and sleep a lot too. About me is this.
Thank you, Austin. I think it's the first immersion that I participate in, and I met you. You normally participate here in the immersions.
With you is my first time. I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here since last August, and the first
Okay.
time I participate with you.
Okay. Got it. Well, in the first here we have a question. What do you understand? Wesley, you received the questions, right? I sent again. You received, right?
Question number one. What do you understand about?
Okay. You received. I just wanted to know if you have received the questions.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
I have
The first
questions.
one here is, what do you understand about depression? For me, depression is a state of, is, it's difficult to describe, but it's when a person don't want to leave, don't have humor to do the things that is necessary for living, like work or study. And normally the person have difficulties to get up, and I think it's something like that. But for me, it's really difficult to describe. And what about you, Wesley? What do you understand about depression?
Well, depression for me is a great sickness, a big sickness, like cancer, like uh, AIDS, because it is a silent sickness that can lead to death in some cases. I live in a small city. In my city, everybody know about everybody, and the last year, one boy with 18 years suicide, that by suicide because depression, and he left one letter for your parents. Is very sad about that this depression, because a lot of suicides are because depression, and for me is very bad sickness.
And what about you, Claudine?
Oh, I agree with you, Fernanda and Wausen. I think I understand it is a persistent feeling of sadness uh, or loss of the interest in working, in living, in study, and to do uh, your tasks um, of the day. Um, it seems that the person moves away from the world. I think it must it must be a bad state of mind, of spirit, bad sensations. For me, um, has um, was said um, the way the suicide, the start, the alert, because I when the person stay uh, in this um, in this way, in this estado de espírito, it's a bad sensation, the family, and I think the family deve ligar o sinal de alerta, because it's so bad.
Yeah, it's important to stay alert and to know about the how the people so try to help in situation like I'll go for the next question. Planning a quick the second.
Fernanda, a sua conexão parece que está falhando. É para eu ler a
Tá.
próxima? Ok. Question number 2, have you ever felt sad or depressed for a long time? Oh, yes, not depression. I've experienced moments of sadness in my life, como todo mundo. But I didn't consider it depression. I think in our life have moments you live uh, uh, good moments and bad moments, and it's the uh, all the moments pass, good or bad. Uh, uh, when I live bad moments, when I feel bad moments, uh, I think about the why I will live why I live this moment now. I reflect and I I some found reasons to overcome the sadness and live well again. I think that. And you, Alze?
Well, I think like you, because the life is made for good moments and bad moments, and sad times for a long time. I never had, but some days is very dark, and some days is very hard, because I don't understand, because this and sad moments, sad days, and is go. Quer dizer, a gente tem momentos tristes, tem dias, mas não longos momentos, não. Pra mim não, nunca, mas sim, tem os dias ruins, sim, claro.
Yeah, I agree. There are some days that are really dark, of that it seems like everything goes wrong. And about me, I think during the pandemic, I had a long time that I was really sad what was happening in the world about being, and when the things are a little bit better, I started to do some classes to swim. It was good for me to relax. But I don't think it was depression, just uh, a sadness related to the moment we were living. I was working a lot at the time too. But I don't think it was depression. I go for the next. I think my internet is a little bit better now. Um, do you know anyone who has experienced depression? Me, uh, no. Not anyone that I know. What about you, Wowsing?
Well, near me have my brother-in-law, the husband of my sister. He's well nowadays, but he's taking medicine until today because of the depression. He has depression, but nowadays he's well. But my brother-in-law have depression.
Oh, that's really sad. And what about you, Glorini?
Oh, yes. I know people who have experience depression for some time and managed to overcome it. Nowadays, guys, I have a friend who is in a deep and regrettable state of depression. And she lost a um, very familiares, family members, sorry, family members, and include today, she suffered another loss that of her husband. Her husband died today of cancer, and um, I don't, I can't imagine how she be today. And tomorrow I mean I will is- I will stay with her, and eu já estou me preparando para esse encontro, porque vai ser muito duro. Ela já está num estado muito avançado de depressão. Ela vem, ela vem sofrendo várias perdas nos 2 últimos anos, um filho, depois uma irmã, um outro sobrinho, e hoje ela perdeu o marido. E o estado dela já não é bom. It's very sad to look her, but faz parte da vida, né? Faz parte da vida.
Yeah, I can imagine just as you talked, how much pain this person must be suffering. It's really complicated to just one loss. Imagine like more than one familiar.
Yes,
My God.
it's very difficult to talk with her because she did it. She don't ela não aceita ajuda professional help. She doesn't como fala aceita?
Accept
I don't know.
me.
Accept. She doesn't accept help, professional help. It's very difficult because I think depression, you can't, uh, you can resolve depression alone. Is necessary. You stay helping with a professional, and you is necessary sometimes you use it you use medicine, I think.
Yeah, I think in this case that the person is like in a depression, it is necessary the help of a professional. Sometimes family can try to help, but we don't have the as ferramentas, né? I forgot in English, to help.
Yes.
Well,
For me, depression is a doença do século, né? I think it's very,
yeah,
very
I
difficult.
agree. Yeah. Guys, I'll go for next. Pause. Could you read the for in answer?
Yes. How do you think depression affects people's lives? I think so. Affects who is with depression and your familiars too, friends, and depression for me deserves special care, and this involves everybody around the sick person. This involves the parents, brothers, husband, wife, friends, and this affects the life of the person. The person and all people around this person too.
I agree with you. I think it affects not just you, but the other people that are close. If you are feeling sad or in a depression state. And what about you, Gloria? What do you think about this question?
Oh, I think depression leaves people very discouraged, sad, pessimistic, and with low self-esteem. My friend be 1 week avoid sem tomar banho. Ela fica 1 semana sem tomar banho. Oh, it's very sad. Oh, very sad. The person does not feel pleasure in doing anything. Don't stay with your family. Mood the end thoughts fluctuate, and I think has was said depression can even lead the person to commit suicide, I think. If you don't treat, if you don't accept professional help or family help, it's very dangerous, very dangerous.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's really important to ask for professional help when you know that you have depression, you are not feeling well. And I think it affects people's lives, even your family, because your family will try to help you, and if you don't accept the help of people, probably people will get worried about you, and this affects how I don't know people lives can be. And I think depression is really it's really dedicated, because it's not something that, oh, I just have a headache, tomorrow I'll be better. It's something that is uh, have a frequency, and it needs to be, we need to be attention, to have attention on this, because it can uh, be nice in a huge stage, and the person can commit suicide, as Gloria mentioned. So it's really complicated and dedicated. Okay, I will go for the next, guys. What are some things people can do to help themselves if they feel depressed? In my opinion, first maybe you can try to find some things that you enjoy to do, like some sports, read, or something like that. Um, Try to make your mind occupied, yeah, to try to be not so stressed. But I know that it's really difficult when you feel like that, you don't want to do anything. So it's something very complicated. And also, you can search for professional help, so you can feel more I like to do the things. And what about you, Wowzen? What do you think about this question?
Well, uh, I have a psychologist in my family. My sister is a psychologist, and in my opinion, the first place is seek medical help. Psychologists, you can talk about your depression with a professional. If you don't have one person one person close to you, like a mother, or like a husband, or close friends, for example. Talk with the psychologist is very good, and this is a professional to help you about your questions, or sadness. And in some cases, you have seek the psychiatric, because is if you have take a medicine, you have a seek of psychiatrist. And don't if my advice is, don't hide your sickness. It's very dangerous. Depression is very dangerous. Is like Gloria says, is a sickness of the century. Is very dangerous. Depression.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really common nowadays to feel to be sad. And I agree that it's really, really important to ask for help. So you can have a orientation, and it's easier to get better when you have this kind of help. And what about you, Glorinha? What do you think about this question?
Question number 5. Yeah. Oh, I think try not to give in and seek help, whether in your family or from professionals. I think there are cases that must be treated with medication. And don't move away from people and family, because when people are depressed, uh, the tendency is uh, um, se afastar the world and the family. It's very dangerous because the people feel alone, and I think depression uh, um, aumenta o risco da pessoa ficar cada vez pior, I think. For me, this it's very important. The family, how can I say, acolher, and tratar.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty complicated to pass through all of this alone. I agree. Claudia, could you read the next question and answer?
Okay. Do you think it's important to take to someone when you feel sad or depressed? Why or why not? Oh, for me, it's very important to try to talk to someone you trust, um, explain. Gente, minha gata ficou doida aqui. Ela tá coisando. Explain what are you feeling, and ask for help. For me, it's very important. It's very difficult to get out of a depression state alone. It's the moment to accept help for others people. It don't is I don't know is isolamento. Não stay alone. Very important. And even seeking help from a professional to start treatment is, for me, it's essential. Tem pessoas que ficam negando a depressão, né? Very dangerous, because I think depression, when you are in depression, it's very important you procurar help o mais rápido possível. I think that. Quanto mais cedo, melhor. Para, pô.
Okay. I agree. I think.
É um cachorro lambendo, uma gata voando.
Até agora estavam quietos, agora começaram.
Agora cismaram aqui.
And what about you, Wellesley?
Well, for me is very important, ever important. Talk about the sickness of depression, and nowadays is with internet, with social medias, and every year have September, Yellow September, 1 month about the depression, and in 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 my city, for example, have a lot of campaigns about the depression this month of September. Psychologists atendem nos postos de saúde, né? A lot of people, and you have talk about your sickness because it's a very dangerous. Uh, talk with your parents, your familiars, for example, or close friends. Ensure is to seek medical help too is very important.
Yeah, I agree. About this question, I think it's really important to talk with people, close people of you, when you feel sad, to maybe take this from your shoulders. It can help a little bit, but normally just to be heard, I think it's really important in general. And I'll go for the next one. How can friends and family support someone who is going through depression? In my opinion, for family, it's important to listen the problems the person is passing on, but without judgments. Try to just let the person feel heard. Sometimes it's when we feel sad, we feel like, oh, nobody understands me, nobody hears me. I think it can help, but depending on the level of depression, I think it's more effective, like have also professional help. And what about you, Walson? What do you think about this question?
Well, in my opinion, familiar or friendship support is primordial. Talk with important people for you about your condition is very important because a lot of death by suicide could be avoided if the person was talking to someone about their depression. Uh, and pay attention with the signal when your sons, when your familiars and your friends, if the person have a long time with sadness, a long time a long time a long time depressivo, se a pessoa tiver muito tempo depressivo, the signal is um important signal. And talk about the people. É, pergunte, né? Pergunte para ela o que está acontecendo, o que pode estar acontecendo. Às vezes até a pessoa está com depressão, mas nem ela mesma, né, consegue identificar que aquilo é uma doença que ela tá adquirindo ali.
Yes.
You can go, Claudine.
I think at this time, the help of family and uh, friends, close friends, is very important. Not leaving the person alone and offering help, offer your should your ear for listen your problems, né? And welcoming and especially referring them to medical treatment, if se for o caso, né? I believe have persons don't like uh, uh, don't like to go to the professional psychologists and psychiatrists, and it is very important because I think alone we don't we can't uh, resolve your depression alone, never.
Yeah, I agree. I think alone is really complicated. It's so much to handle without help. It's really difficult. Um, I think it's 9 now, right?
8.
8, sorry. 8, 8, yeah. I thought 8 and said 9. Okay. Gloria, could you read the question 8 and answer?
Yes. Are there activities or hobbies that can help improve someone's mood if they are depressed? Oh, yes. I think sports helps a lot. Practicing exercise uh, may think it's to welcome the person uh, and try to find out what they like to do. Uh, you ask the person if they have a hobby. Uh, uh, I think it's difficult because when the person are in depression, uh, the people is very um, uh, desanimado. A pessoa fica sem ânimo para fazer qualquer coisa, né? And for me, it's very important you make um, you make situations for to dispersing the person for the life again. For me, it's a goal, a big goal. If you can disperse someone who stay in the present.
Yeah, I think about sports, it's really good if you find any sport that you like. It can make you feel less stressed thinking about the problems. But sometimes it's complicated because when you feel depressed, you don't want to do anything. So it's difficult to find a way to start a new hobby. And what about you, Wesley? What do you think about this question?
Well, to improve my mood, sometimes I practice hobbies like travel, for example. I love travel. Travel is very good to me. Fishing, I love fishing too. Have a lunch out. Excuse me. Have a lunch out. Going to church. is very good. God in my life is very, very important to me. And sometimes watching a good comedy movie on TV too is helped me a lot to improve my mood.
Yeah, agree. Você falar algo, Clarinha? Sorry.
Yes,
No? Ah, okay.
já falei.
Ah, okay. I thought you were going to comment something. Ah, okay. I didn't think about seeing movies. I think it's a good way to be more relaxed to visit a comedy or something like that. Um, I think the nine. What should someone do if they think they might be experiencing depression? Um, in my opinion, a person should um, uh, what should someone do if they okay. Maybe try to find help, uh, talk with close people, and try to find things to feel more happy. Maybe a hobby or something to distract a little bit your mind. And what about you, Walton? What do you think about this grade?
With you, talk with close familiars or close friends, and seek the medical help. Is very important. The medical help is necessary.
Sure. And now, Glorinha.
Yeah, I agree with you. Seek help. Don't isolate yourself. It's very important because when you are sad, your mind don't have good thoughts, and it's necessary you maintain your mind in uh, uh, with um, good good things, and stay with good companies, family, friends, and don't isolate and move on. I think it's very important. You have uh, um, how can I say felt, 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 felt. I forgot.
Okay, no problem. Sentiu?
You,
É isso?
não, ter fé.
Ah, have faith, eu acho.
Faith, yes. Have faith. Uh, uh, and you think the life it's good, and it's necessary you stay with good things and move on. I think that.
Yeah, yeah, agree with you. Good advices. Well, guys, I
But
would not
I
do.
think I think it's
Mm,
very difficult. You
yeah,
you can good things when you are in depression, but vale a pena tentar.
mm, sure. Well, guys, I will not do more questions. We almost finished the questions, just one. It was missing. I will send here the survey. There's like a link for our feedback that we have here at Talk and Talk. You can suggest other other conversations, themes of conversations. I would like to know about Glorinha. What do you think about the conversation today?
Oh, it's very good conversation. It's I think this opportunity to talk more because three persons
Yeah.
only, né? But and I like so much. Congrats, Fernanda. Congrats, Wowzen. Thank you for our conversation. I praise a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, I like it too. And what about you, Walton? Did you like it too? The conversation?
I like so much this conversation because the theme is very hard theme and depression, but how Claudia says, three persons is very good because have more time to talk about the questions and the conversation is very fluid
Yeah.
with with pouco em pouco pessoas, né? It's very good to
Yeah.
me. I like so much.
Yeah.
I like to meet. I like one pleasure to meet you, Fernando.
Uh, nice to meet you too. And I like the conversation. I think the theme is hard to talk, but we had uh, a good conversation. We could discuss about it and know the opinion of everybody. I will finish as we have just 5 minutes to end. Thank you guys for this amazing conversation. Hope to see you someday in immersion. And that's it. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you, Gloria, thank you, Fernando.
Thank you,
Thank
Fernanda.
you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.